Home sales are going to fall a lot in Metro Phoenix starting next week because of the coronavirus. But what about home prices? Hi everybody, I'm John Wake. I'm a real estate agent with HomeSmart and a former economist. Today I'm in the beautiful neighborhood of Arcadia in East Phoenix. If these videos are valuable to you, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks, appreciate it. Before we talk about the changes, let's talk about where the Phoenix real estate market was way back 4 weeks ago in early March. In January and February of this year, the Phoenix real estate market was on fire and house prices were skyrocketing. For some reason, I still don't really understand, the number of people who were putting their homes up for sale was crazy low. The number of homes hitting the market in the first 2 months of 2020 was the second lowest in 20 years. But the number of homes sold in January, February was the third highest in 20 years. Put those two things together and it explains why we had the lowest number of houses listed for sale in the MLS since the peak of the great real estate bubble in 2005, and why the median Phoenix home price increased 4% just from January to March. So before the coronavirus hit, the Phoenix real estate market was crazy, insane hot. The hottest Phoenix real estate market since 2005. Then about 3 weeks ago, the coronavirus started to affect the Phoenix real estate market. Now let's talk about the number of homes sold. The takeaway here is that home sale numbers are going to tank over the next couple of weeks. The houses that sold since the corona crisis hit are houses that went under contract before the corona crisis hit. Most house sales are in escrow for 4 or 5 weeks before they close and before they're officially called sold. That means most of the houses that sold the last 3 weeks were houses that went under contract before the corona crisis. That also means in a week or so, we'll start to see the impact of the corona crisis on the number of houses sold and their prices. So don't freak out when you see stories next week and the week after that about the number of house sales tanking. That price fall was already baked into the numbers. It's not that the corona crisis is getting worse, it's just that the corona crisis is starting to show up in the home sale numbers. Right now, I think in the next couple of weeks, we'll see the number of home sales fall 25 to 30% from a month ago, more or less. But what about the prices of those homes sold? I don't expect to see any change in house prices. The number of houses for sale was so incredibly low going into the crisis, I suspect most buyers are just happy to have a better selection of houses to choose from. And house prices are notoriously sticky on the downside. It's a lot easier to get house prices to increase than it is to get them to fall. In the autumn of 2005, for example, the number of houses sold fell a lot and the number of homes listed for sale skyrocketed, but house prices for Metro Phoenix didn't start to fall until almost 2 years later. It's hard to get house prices to fall. In addition, mortgage rates are likely to be crazy low for months, and that will help prevent house prices from falling very much at all. Right now, I'm thinking that by the end of the year, house prices will be back to where they were last January 1. That would be a 4% decline from March prices, but overall it would just mean Phoenix house prices were flat for 2020. And remember, the average Phoenix house price increased 10% in 2019, so a Z% appreciation in 2020 is an entirely different market. As always, I reserve the right to change my mind after lunch. Now it's your turn. What are you seeing in your area? Let me know in the comments. And if you don't already have a favorite real estate agent and you're looking for a great one to help you buy or sell a house in this very fast changing market, just email me at john@johnwake.com and tell me what you're looking for in an agent. We'd be happy to research agents for you and send you an agent who is a great fit for your personal situation. If you two hit it off and you end up using that agent would pay us a fee. So I'm experimenting with this whole referral idea. Let me know what you think about it. Hey, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Take care.